Captured in nighttime footage, armed personnel from the Tsentr group were seen loading ammunition into a T-80BV tank. Under the cover of darkness, they opened fire with a powerful blast, aiming to disrupt the rotation of Ukrainian armed forces units in the Red Army sector. The video opens with a drone gliding silently above the treetops, its camera sweeping the landscape in search of a target. Moments later, its mission becomes clear. In the heart of the Metallurg Park in Konstantinovka, the drone locks onto and obliterates a towed howitzer along with an ammunition supply transport belonging to the armed forces of Ukraine. The strike erupts in a powerful explosion, sending debris flying and fire surging skyward, a devastating blow delivered with surgical precision from above. Another strong performance from the Russian artillery in the Dnipropetrovsk region. Artillerymen of the Tsentr group of forces thwarted an attempted troop rotation by the armed forces of Ukraine along the line of contact. At the same time, a Grad MLRS of the Vostok group of forces destroyed a Ukrainian UAV control post concealed within a forest belt, cutting off enemy coordination in the area. Direct hit in the Krasnoarmeysk direction. The Tsentr group's Zu-23-2 mobile air defense system took down an enemy attack UAV right above a vital supply route. One accurate burst, and the sky was clear again. Another win for the MLRS crews of the Zapad group of forces. A Grad multiple launch rocket system struck a Ukrainian UAV control post in the Krasny Lyman direction. The precise strike disrupted enemy drone operations, forcing Ukrainian troops to scale back their activity along this sector of the front. Once again, precision from the skies. Drone operators of the Yug group of forces destroyed Ukrainian fortifications and UAV control posts in the DPR. Reconnaissance UAVs first scanned the area, identifying hidden positions before guiding the strikes with pinpoint accuracy. Operating at altitudes up to 1,500 meters, Zala drones tracked and adjusted fire in real time, ensuring that no enemy position remained concealed for long. A spy in the sky, the FPV drone glided through the camouflage net like a silent predator, locking onto the target's weak spot and blasting the vehicle into a heap of burning metal. A series of explosions struck Kupyansk. This is a result of the Russian Air Force successfully dropping FAB bombs on the positions of Ukraine's 116th Brigade. The thick black smoke comes from the Ukrainian fuel depot in Chernihiv due to an attack by Geran UAVs. It's time for another FAB-3000 with UMPK to strike Ukrainian military positions in one of the settlements, and nothing was left behind. The video opens in stark black and white, capturing the tense moment as a Russian drone hovers silently overhead, tracking its target from the sky. Through the trees and dense brush, a VAB-armored personnel carrier comes into view, unaware that it's being watched. Moments later, the calm is shattered by a sudden explosion. Flames erupt, and thick black smoke billows upward, marking the destruction of the vehicle in a powerful strike. The dramatic scene unfolds in the Dnipropetrovsk region, leaving behind a scorched reminder of the battlefield's unforgiving reality. Target eliminated. The Russian aerospace forces continue to strike Ukrainian forward positions and crossings along the entire front line, employing the full range of their available weaponry. In the Konstantinovka sector, near the village of Ivanopil, KV and FPV drones delivered a devastating blow to Ukrainian forces. A T-64BV tank, once a symbol of armored strength, was turned into a blazing wreck under the precision strikes. Objective surveillance footage captures the dramatic aftermath. The tank's turret violently ripped from its chassis and hurled aside by the force of the explosion. Eyes in the sky, fire on the ground. Again, in the Dnipropetrovsk region, reconnaissance drones of the Vostok group scanned the landscape until they caught the glint of Ukrainian firing positions hidden among the terrain. The coordinates were instantly relayed. And moments later, the thunder of two S-3 Akatsiya self-propelled howitzers rolled across the steppe. The strike was precise and devastating, wiping out enemy personnel, bunkers, and firing points in one coordinated blow. Success. The settlement of Otradnoye in the Kharkiv region has been completely liberated by Russian forces. What comes next? Russia once again demonstrates its dominance on the battlefield. In the village of Zolotoy Kolodez, the UAV control point of Ukraine's 153rd Motorized Infantry Brigade was successfully destroyed. The assault didn't stop there. A Kh-38 missile obliterated a pedestrian bridge over the Bakhmutka River in the Seversk region. And in the village of Turya, Sumy Oblast, a precise Russian strike hit the gathering point of the enemy's 119th Border Guard Regiment. One by one, strategic targets are being destroyed. A Russian drone flew over the residential area of Volokhovskoye. When the Bodana self-propelled artillery was spotted, it was immediately attacked and destroyed. The Ukrainian armed forces continue deploying heavy armored vehicles into battle along the Krasnoarmeysk axis from the Dobropolye area. This time, near the settlement of Dorozhnoye, close to the Mertselovo railway station, a Ukrainian T-72 tank was destroyed following multiple FPV drone strikes. In the area of Pisarevka, with support from the 7th Guards Airborne Division, UAV operators from the Rubicon Center targeted and destroyed a Ukrainian 155mm M777 howitzer, along with an ammunition depot located nearby. The hunt has begun. Even Ukraine's ground robots are not safe from the increasingly skilled and dominant Russian FPV drones. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.